we go. This is Kino Casino. And Kino Casino, they talk about me now. They're trying to, Shane, they're trying to make me into a lol cow. Because I am on, they see me as an ally of Dick and Vito and Nick Rekieta. And it's frustrating to them. When I finally said, like, I don't realize this about myself, but I am a really, like, I have natural clout. I'm a trustworthy, believable person. People respect me even when they pretend not to. So when I come out and say, I don't know about this Nick Rekieta thing, he's, whatever. People go, oh my God, Ethan is holding up the Nick Rekieta fortress. And when I change my mind and I go, I don't know, whatever happens to Nick's going to happen. Maybe he deserves it. Who knows? They go, his biggest broom, the biggest broom holding up Rekieta, the house Rekieta has fallen. I didn't realize I was the biggest broom. I just thought I was the fattest.
Everybody's using the word sweep all of a sudden.
Because of them. They're the ones. Shane, these are the guys. Look, he even has it says felted. Like, these guys created their own retarded language. That I think they stole it from Nick Rekieta, who stole it from a poker show. And then this guy had it made up. Look at that. See? That's a neon sign, Shane. He had felted made into a neon sign. Can you imagine if I had all of my buzzwords and phrases that I've invented as neon signs behind me so that you could remember the things to say to signal that you're a part of my cult? I don't do stuff like that because I have respect for this audience. That's why I don't do it. Felted is the word that you use. You know what felted means, Shane?
No. I know what felted is when it's on an action figure or a Christmas ornament. It's like a fuzzy adhesive thing. It looks like fake fur, but I don't know what it means here.
Let me point it out to you. This is what it means, because I'm a gambling man. Now, Shane, I'm a gambling man who's never been felted, ever. You know why? There's always chips on the table in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Now, gambling tables at a casino are covered in what? Green,
felt. That material,
green,
right?
red, right?
Yeah. That's what it is. It's like a fabric. Yeah.
So when all my chips get taken away because I made a stupid move, I bet the wrong way, I'm just unlucky, or I'm just a loser. All right, that's called being felted because there's nothing but felt in front of you, Shane. I got felted. There's nothing but felt in front of me. They took all my chips away. Shane, they didn't take my chips away this week. Was it yesterday? 2 nights ago? Shane, I took all my earnings from...
and tripled it.
Yeah, tripled it at the casino. I told Andrew, I said, I'm going to go. I don't go very often gambling. I don't play cards often. 4 or 5 times a year. Okay, people go, oh, he gambles all the time. No, I just tell you when I do it. And it sticks with you because you're like, wow. But I told Andrew, I said, it's coming up. The luck is happening. It's happening. I can feel it. And when I got home from my weekend with the boys of Comicsgate Kings at that convention, I came home with a pocket full of cash. And what I did was I said, no, hold on. Don't run it through the account yet. I'm going to take this cash over to the casino. It's time. And Andrew said, what? And she said, you just got home. I haven't seen you. So I'll see you in the morning. Okay. Then I went out to the casino. I played blackjack with perverts and pimps all night long, hookers. And they kept trying to get me drunk. And I said, nope, you're not going to give me alcohol for free. Bring me a water bottle. Bring me a cup of coffee. You're not bringing me any alcohol because I'm not going to make stupid moves. Shane, I tripled that money. I came home the next morning. Andrea called me at 8 a.m. She's like, are you coming home soon? And I was like, yeah, I'll be home. 10 a.m. I walk in. And I'm like Scrooge McDuck. Like, here you go. I told you. Plop cash. 3 times. Tripled it. So there you go. Now you can run it through the family account. Make sure that, we pay taxes on it. Get some bills paid.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever. This is household money. Not business money. Household money. So if I want to buy a trampoline, I can do it if I want to. It's my money. It's not the fucking business's money. What do you think of that, Shane?
Sounds great.
Now, I was not felted. They're talking about, the felted? Now, if I had gone there and I'd taken all my money, Shane, and I turned it in for chips, And then I got outsmarted in blackjack, which is a game of chance and luck, but it does require some brains. If they took all my money away, I would have been felted and I would have gone home like a retard. And Andrew would have said, "You lost all the money you made at the convention?" I would have said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm felted. Yeah.
Felted. Right. All right. So that's what that means. Everybody knows now. Okay. So everybody understands. Yeah. Now, these two guys here hate Nick Rekieta. They hate Dick Masterson and Vito. Oh, they hate Vito with a fiery passion. So does everybody, though. So it doesn't matter. And now I think they're trying to hate me, but it's hard to hate me. I'm really lovable. Yellowflash.
You have like Doug TenNapel on trying to get Doug against Rekieta.
Yeah, and Doug didn't do it because Doug's like, you know what? Like, you guys are not that impressive to me. Shane, you see this guy, the big fat guy there?
You realize you have a Legion of Doom? I'm thinking.
Of course I do.
Now. They're pulling up fucking chairs at the table, Ethan. Like, it's fucking growing.
Shane, what? I don't care. I'm Superman. I mean, it's like, do you think about Superman's friends or do you think about mostly his foes? Like Spider-Man. Do you read the comic books about Spider-Man? About Spider-Man's amazing friends? A homosexual and a redhead that they just made up because they couldn't get Phoenix? No. An icy homosexual. No, who cares about his friends? Right. What matters is his enemies. My enemies. My rogues gallery. This guy right here, Shane, do you see the fat guy?
Oh, yeah. It's hard to miss.
Do you know who he is?
I've seen clips of him blurting racial obscenities.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that clip, too. Yeah, I know. I don't know who these guys are. Like, I barely know anything about them. But all I know is this. Like, Eric July loves them. Like, Eric July is seriously the biggest fan of that guy. I have said that most of Eric July's, like, acolytes are assholes. No, what can I tell you? Power of common enemies makes for interesting bedfellows as Eric July endorses Kino Casino. The biggest shout out to Andy Worski and PPP, The Power of the Truth. Their channel live streams are exploding. You should sub to their clip channel. How did Eric, a guy who was like a Christian man, fall into this deep, dark well of like degeneracy and shit and just dirtbags? Do you know? Do you understand?
Well, I mean, there is the whole Sasuke sisters thing. I mean, like, it's not like it's almost like he's looking for these people.
Has Vito ever showed his open assholes with Leotara? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know anymore. I don't know, man. It's the internet. The internet's insane. All right, so here they are. We got Vito. No, we got Andy Worski and PPP who are about to show another asshole. His name's Yellowflash.
Yeah. What made EVS not like you? What was
because
the thing?
I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Well, I just one day, like, I was really contemplating it. Like, why do I hang out with this fucking guy? He's bad for business. Yeah, bad for business. Like, he would come on my stream sometimes and start shitting on Nerdrotic and calling FNT zeros. It's like, I'm cool with these people.
Yeah, like.
And then I have to sweep it up when it's done and say, listen, I'd have to DM these guys and say, listen, he ran his mouth. I'm not cool with that. Like I would have to constantly sweep up his bullshit.
Oh,
and I'm tired of it. It's not worth having him around. He's literally bad for business. He's constantly shit talking people.
Oh my God.
I don't want to be around someone like that. And then when he turned on Eric like he did, that was it. I don't have any problems with Eric July. I think Eric July is doing what he should have fucking done with Comicsgate.
All right, so that is Yellowflash explaining what happened between
there's a
me
couple
and
of,
him.
There's a couple of things there I want to talk about.
Okay.
Well, first, like, were you bad for business when he was asking you to do a cover?
No.
Was he wanting to talk to you when he was asking you to do a
cover? Well, hold on a second. What is Yellowflash's business? Let's just be clear about this.
Shit about any franchise that's relevant that day. So, like, you could say, well, I don't like Yellowflash. Yellowflash is bad for business because he's shit talking whatever he shit talks on his channel. Like, it's like, okay, whatever. You shit talk There's people you don't get along with. Okay, fine, whatever. Maybe that was bad for business, but then you might as well just say, I'm just hoping that, Friday Night Tights is going to sell my comic. Just say that. Just be
Right.
honest with everybody. Just say, I'm hoping Eric July and Friday Night Tights sell my comic.
Yeah, his business is grifting. You understand? Those guys, their businesses is entirely about grifting. I am bad for their business. I'm bad for the business of pretending to be outraged about this and that shit that I don't watch. I'm bad for that business because, it's clear that I call these guys out. I'm honest about things. Their business is keeping people perpetually outraged about shit that just doesn't matter while pretending to fight the culture war. Well, they're actually supporting it. So I am bad for business in that way, but I don't remember this. I don't remember ever going on to Yellowflash's show, ever, and bad-mouthing anyone who was his friend, because I wouldn't do that, because that's just not what I do. I used to go there and just kind of be like super polite and try to be funny, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't think if anybody can find an instance of me bad-mouthing Eric or Nerdrotic or any of these people on his show, I'd be interested to hear that. Now, oh my God, I'm going to drop DMs with me and Yellowflash. And there's nothing too personal here. Here's the thing. Here's why I'm doing this. The guy exposed my cover rate. Fuck him. I'll show you his DMs. You want to talk about like what's personal? Like I would never sit there and do anything that's going to get this guy in trouble. But he went and he told people what my cover rate is. He has no expectation of privacy for me at all. There's nothing else. There's nothing worse that you could do for my business. There's nothing worse. So here we go. All right. Look at this. Just be the bigger man. Shut up, Richard. Get out of here. All right, let's go. Here's what I said to him. I said, all right, brother, I'll support you no matter what. What a fucking asshole I am.
Wait, does that mean with no matter what, Flash exposing your page rate? And
no, I didn't mean that. Thanks, Ethan. I think it'll grow on you. Wait till you see the hero and the villain. They look like legit Power Rangers.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Come on. The cover from you should get a lot of attention. So he's asked me to do a cover, and he's shown me. So the cover from you should get a lot of attention. If you want to put swastikas on the plans and tanks, the media will go crazy. It will be fun, because Nazis are the bad guys in it, but they will undoubtedly call us Nazis over it. Yeah, that's great. That's just what I want, dude. I can't wait to be called a Nazi and to draw swastikas.
Money for Flash. You drawing a swastika?
Yeah, I know. It's controversy, right? So he's showing me these comics that are war propaganda from the fucking 1940s. Something like this.
Is that his comic?
No, this is C.C. Beck's Captain Marvel from the fucking 1940s. Oh, does he own this? Yeah, I think he owns it.
Well, see, that's weird that he owns all these comics but doesn't have money for Dillard up front.
Yeah, I guess. Making a comic and paying people is expensive. That's why there's crowdfunding. You know what I mean? Like, that's why there's such a thing as crowdfunding. So he's showing me these, like, this is what I want the book to look like. Something like this. I said, it's so gay how people act like you can't show swastikas anymore. You can. But you know what it's like? They'll sit there and they won't let the Red Skull wear a swastika anymore. He's got to have some fake symbol. It's like he's a Nazi. Show the swastika. It was a real thing, especially in comics during World War II and after. Marvel's The Invaders had swastikas on just about every cover, and that was like the 70s. And then he corrects himself, every. And then he invites me to a live stream. And I say, thanks, I'll be there. Look how chipper I am to help him out. I'll be there. I'm busy, but I will be there. Okay? All right, hold on a second here. Here's a picture of his character that he's showing me. He's like, this is what he looks like.
Looks like a legit Power Ranger.
He does. He looks just like a Power Ranger. He says he fine-tuned it. Is that good enough for you to work with? Let me just double check. I'm going down slowly here. Okay, and then he's showing me more images of World War II stuff that he's like thinking, like, was thinking about something like this for the cover. Captain Marvel Adventures. Here's more of this, like, Captain Marvel smacks the Axis. Here's Superman slap a Jap, on an airplane. Like, this is the kind of stuff that he's like excited about. These are war propaganda comics. It's like war bonds and stamps smash Axis tanks too. Okay, you think that will work? And I said, oh hell yeah, very cool. I'm gonna make yours the main cover. Shane, I was going to be the main cover.
Not anymore.
No.
Did he run that up to Nerdrotic? Did he ask permission from Eric July?
No, he didn't. He didn't ask. I said, amazing. I appreciate it. And then he sent me, okay, let me see, some Twitter thing. All right, hold on. Let me stop this because I think he's going to talk about something personal. I'll get right back to it in a second. Now he's talking about Vito. Oh, hold on. This is kind of pertinent. He says, Vito running around and attacking people all the time and defending pedos. Didn't you attack James Gunn for comments saying nasty shit? People are DMing me saying you were gushing over Vito for 6 hours and shitting on me. What the fuck? I said, bullshit. They're troublemakers. The video's right there. You can go watch it. People are trying to create trouble. He says, I can't watch it 6 hours. See how people whisper? Have you ever heard me like gushing over Vito for 6 hours and bad-mouthing Yellowflash? At least
Yeah,
not.
I was on that stream.
Lately. I mean,
Both did it.
Lately, yeah. All right, hold on a second. There's no gushing over Vito, nor did I even come close to denigrating you. Fucking liars. Ask him for clips. And he says, all right, I'll take your word for it. All right, hold on a second here. Talking about his family. Okay, so here's where we go back. So this is where, so some time has passed and he's still talking to me about doing the cover, right? And I'm like, you didn't ask me like what my rate is. Like, we're talking about me doing the cover. I should tell you how much it's going to cost you. I said, Flash, we got to make a deal on the cover. Did I tell you my rate yet? What do you want? My cover rate is $4,000 plus $1,000 for every 10,000 copies sold. See? I thought I'd better warn you before we go further. Okay? In case that's like a deal breaker. Like, don't make plans. Like, that's how much I need to get paid to do this.
Yeah, if you can afford that, walk down the street.
Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as that. So he goes, well, I'd be willing to pay the 4K, but I'd want to talk about the copies sold part. Now, that's completely reasonable. Okay, so you're willing. You just told me the 4K is okay. Copies sold. And by the way, Shane, when I'm sitting here talking in terms of multiple tens of thousands of copies sold, it's not a problem. This is a non-existent problem. You might sell 10,000 copies. So I said, well, we could settle at 5K flat. Look at that. So I'm now assuming that it's going to sell 10,000 copies. So we could settle at 5K. He says, let me talk with Dillard about it. I'll get back to you by tomorrow.
Wait,
did he get back to me?
Calling the shots. Dillard's got the
I don't know, man. I don't know. I say, okay. And then we meet every Friday night to go over stuff. I said, yeah, no problem. I realize I'm pricey, but I'm definitely worth the investment, though. Okay, so there you go. Let me stop it right there. What do you think about that, Shane?
I think you really didn't need his cover, that you probably have your own stuff to do. And he's burdening you and asking you to make a detour on what your already existing workload is, and he should be respectful of the price you dictate.
Did it seem like there was a problem? Did he say, what the hell?
No, it didn't. It didn't. But maybe he had to run it up the flagpole. Maybe somebody had a problem.
Yeah. That's just my rate. That's what it is, So, I don't know. That's just the way it is. But he didn't seem like it was a problem at all. He seemed like it was okay. And it was not okay.
Hands down, that shit's super gay. That's it. It's super gay. It's super gay. And I mean, it's better that you didn't do the cover, because if this happened now, it was going to happen after you did the cover, and then he would have the cover, and then you guys aren't getting along. So
yeah,
like would the would you rather? I mean, obviously, you need the $4,000 from Flash. No.
And I don't really need to draw his character fighting World War II either.
Hang on, he's a legit Power Ranger.
Yeah, he looks like a legit Power. I don't even like the Power Rangers, so it's not necessarily something that I want to do. Let me see. Skull Leader says, I'm working on a comic. Can I get an EVS cover for 5K? I mean, are you a dear friend? Are you a dear friend or what? So, I don't know. Anyway, that's the situation with Yellowflash. Let me see. This is Yellowflash being angry with me a little bit more.
Whoops, I muted myself. Hello, everybody. I've got the panel in the back. I'm going to bring them on in a minute. But I'm kind of forced to talk about a couple of things real quick. I'm going to address them, and then I'm going to move on and never talk about it again. Because it's not what we do here. First off, it's being alleged that I'm apparently screwing over my artist. He owns 40% of that book. So if I make a lot of money, he's going to make a lot of money. This is all private shit too, by the way. Really shouldn't need to talk about this. I offered to send him money too, by the way. He turned it down because he's a very prideful man. He didn't want the money. So business deals have been worked out a long time ago. It's ridiculous. It's drama farming. All spun. I know what's been going on with him. I offered to help him. Now, I am no longer going to affiliate myself with Ethan Van Sciver. The reason that I blocked him is because when you part ways with him, you're not allowed to just walk away. Okay? You have to be damaged if you leave him and his brand Comicsgate. You are not allowed to just leave him. So I knew he was going to attack me. I'm just letting him do it. I'm done. This is why I don't want to associate with him.
Yellowflash cries out in pain as he strikes you. I mean, it's just like I'm like going, what is going on, dude? What the fuck is going on? Like, why are you sending all these messages out there? Why are you so angry? What did I do to you? And Cecil says it's because of the cover rate.
This is why I don't want to associate with him. All he does is shit on everybody. Everybody. So I'm done with him. And that's the end of it. If you don't like that, I understand. If you want to be his fan and my fan, you're still welcome here. I'm sorry that I have to talk about this. I shouldn't have said anything on social media. I should have just been quiet and left it alone. And that's on me. And to all of you that have upset, I apologize. And if this upsets you, I understand. If you want to leave, I understand. If you want to be my fan and his fan still, you're still welcome here. And that's all I have to say about it. At this point moving forward, I'm no longer going to talk about him or anything that he does.
Really?
And that's really it. I don't need to drama farm other YouTube creators. And I don't want to associate with people who drama farm other YouTube creators.
Wow.
Now, that's it. If anybody comes into the chat asking about this, tell them to roll back the tape. That's my statement. If someone wants to clip it, I don't care. I don't copyright strike people. So that's all I have to say on the matter. And I'm sorry that I had to do this. I didn't even want to make this announcement, but kind of have to. So that's it. I'm done now. Let's bring on somebody that I did fuck up with and I have made amends with.
Lofty Pixels.
That could be
hell, man.
He could be back on. He could be like, I fucked up with this guy.
I would forgive Yellowflash in a heartbeat. I'd forgive him.
You would?
Sure, absolutely. Why not? What do I care? Anybody who were to come to me and apologize and say I fucked up, I'm sorry about that, I would 100% forgive. You know why? Because I'm Christian. I'm a Christian man. I don't show my anus on a live stream. I don't do that.
No.
I don't. What else don't I do? Whatever Yellowflash does, I forgive Yellowflash. I've seen EVS forgive a lot of jerks. I mean, people says ain't cowboy 100% every time.